Bars is back. Sam and oh God, what's up with?
Attention all my business owners, if you would like to advertise your business right before each video that we do here on Hip Hop News Uncensored, make sure you email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com, advertise@hiphopun.com, ask about our holiday specials.
Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side.
Alright, while vacationing in the tropics earlier today, Jay Prince addressed Takeoff on his live stream. He was streaming, and every time he's streaming, people pretty much are accusing him and his sons of, unfortunately setting Takeoff up with really no proof. But here's what Jay Prince had to say, and it has a lot of people saying, wow, I can't believe that he said this. All right, man, let's roll the tape, and I'll be back on the back end with my commentary. Go ahead and smash that like button. This video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. Let's get it.
Yeah. It brings joy to my heart to see the ones on here that keeping the brother Takeoff name alive. Y'all keep on keeping his name alive. And I want all y'all to know none of y'all love him no more than I do. So take that sucker shit and take it to your mammies. But to those of you who really want to know how to win, who really about inspiration, inspiring, and want
So let me just give everybody a little bit of update real quick of what's going on, why he's addressing it this way. Because when Takeoff died, people immediately started blaming the princess simply because apparently the party, well, it was factually the party was the prince's party and he died in Houston. Also, there's been speculation that, I don't know how true this is, I've seen still shots that one of the princes just walked past the body. Again, that hasn't been substantiated. That's just rumors, right? I'm sure you guys will say what you got to say in the comment section, right? But I can't go with that narrative on blaming the princes without any proof. I really can't. Even it's like, okay, I get it happened in Houston. They ain't got control over everybody in Houston like that. What do people think? People think that they got control, even though it was an event, obviously, on, a bowling alley in Houston. If somebody comes to your area and it's a party, anybody can come to the party, or even if it's people that's invited to the party, if you're not checking people for guns and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, if it's not real strict, crazy like that, then how you gonna, regulate what happens there? How you gonna regulate, if somebody has a gun? And I pretty much think a state where you're allowed to have guns. So I just don't think it's substantiated when people say the princess did it. I would have to see way more proof. Right now, I haven't seen any proof, just speculation. Now, I know a lot of people are looking to this video. A lot of people looked into the memorial. When Jay Prince did the memorial, and said, oh, that's some mob stuff. That's what the mob does. And, he's taking a shot. He's rubbing it in. And people are going to take this video and they're going to do the same thing. It's just sometimes people, when they get their mind made up, no matter what happens, it was a conspiracy. He did it. She did it. Some people are just like that. If he could come out, which I don't think it makes any sense for Jay Prince to come out and say, look, I ain't had nothing to do with it. That's silly. That's silly. Like, how do you address that? How do you address something like that if you know damn well you ain't had nothing to do with it? You don't say nothing. He said what he said. He said, whatever the case may be, nobody loved Takeoff more than I did. Y'all can go ahead with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Go to your mom with the bullshit. I mean, what more can you really say about it? That's the thing about the internet. People make all this outlandish stuff up, and I get it. Sometimes you're not always going to have the proof, but don't say it definitively if you don't have the proof. Don't say it definitively if you don't have the proof. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about what Jay Prince, said there. Again, no matter what I say, no matter what anyone says, I know people are going to go with this narrative. Oh, they set him up, and as soon as someone passes away, it was either Illuminati did it, they set him up, they did this, they did that. The record label killed him. You know what I mean? The next thing you know, that was a clone. It's just for whatever reason. Now, I'm not going to be naive enough to say maybe it's not some truth in some of that stuff. It may be, but we really just don't know. It's like when people say, you know, when you die, you go here, you go there. If you haven't been there, you can't tell me about New York City if you ain't been in New York City. You can't tell me how it smells when you're walking down the street. You can't tell me how much of a rush people are in. You can't tell me that you're gonna have 50 million people walking up to you, trying to sell you stuff and trying to hand you CDs and DVDs and trying to take you into, you know, side of the wall buildings and buy fake ass Louis bags. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me about certain places when you pop out, people trying to hit you with 3-car money. You can't tell me about Atlanta. You can't tell me about, you know what I mean? So you get the point. You can't tell people about some place you ain't never been. You can't. So that is what it is, man. You know, it's unfortunate. I'm heated. I'm pissed that he passed away. Honestly, I'm heated, but we all have to move on. We have to move on, and in a way, I mean move on. I'm not saying forget, but let's not put other people in danger with some of the stuff that we spew out there, right? Let's not. I don't know. I don't know. Again, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna fall back. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. Promise you, I'm gonna fall back this time. Really am. Go ahead and fire them comments away. Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys definitely listening to what I had to say here. And yeah, man, you know, he's chilling back. You know, on some type of floaty in the tropics, just chilling. Just chilling and enjoying life at this point. And I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. And you know, condolences to Takeoff. And, you know, they got a guy in custody that did it. Supposedly, allegedly. They got evidence that this guy killed him, and we still blaming the princes. I just don't understand it. But again, I know y'all gonna rip me in the comments and say, "Oh, you naive, you this, you that." Go ahead and do your thing. That's just my opinion. That's all I'm giving you right here is my opinion. All right, man. This video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. That's hiphop the letter un.com for all your latest hip hop news. Also, Happy New Year to everybody. If I didn't already say it, make sure that you double check and make sure you're subscribed to Hip Hop News Uncensored. If you're subscribed, take a second to make sure that your notification bell is on, right? It takes a quick second to do this. It's very important that the notification bell is on because that's the only way you're going to get these breaking updates, these news alerts, these interviews that we drop in. You have to not only subscribe but hit the notification bell and select the option that says get all notifications from this channel. So double check. We got a lot of big things in store for 2023. Sit back, relax, and get your popcorn, man. On a road to 1 million subscribers. Let's do it this year, 2023. I want you to be a part of it. Let's get it done. You know what I mean? Let's get it done. I got some big announcements coming up real soon. Peace.